greatness, it's just something we made up. Somehow we've come to believe that greatness is a gift reserved for a chosen few, for prodigies, for superstars, and the rest of us can only stand by watching. You can forget that.
Well, I want to be a race car driver someday. It's a great sport. It's all I've ever known, racing.
You want a great team? You gotta build it. Piece by piece. Start with a few natural-born leaders. Then you need some old vets who've seen it all, and a few youngsters just getting started. Tough cookies who don't back down from nothing. And some pranksters to keep everyone loose. You need those strong but silent types. And a few not-so-silent types.
This is my show! My show!
Those with chips on their shoulders and ice in their veins. And a few who do anything to win. You find a cast of characters like that, you've got yourself one hell of a team.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Shop Talk Live, Season 3, Episode number 23, I believe. We're back from Lucas Oil. We've been gone for a long time. Last show we did was from Richmond, so we missed this whole past, like, in the playoffs. Sorry about that, guys. Stuff came up, and we didn't race some of them, so. Is joined by always Amanda Sherman, number 8, Chris Legoo, number 71, and Philip Van Vliet, 89. How's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
Good.
That's good.
Tired.
For a Monday.
Well, Dak, here's the
Yeah,
deal. I'm the
tired
best there is,
for
plain and
Monday.
simple. I mean, I wake up in the morning, I have 10
Yeah,
excellent.
yeah. It's, well, we stayed up late watching the football game on Monday, the Bills game that the
Yeah.
Giants got screwed over on. So
Yeah, they got screwed big time.
we're up a little late last night. Well, you guys just want to jump right into it? Let's talk about the past couple weeks, because we didn't race Twin Ring, but we did race Talladega. We missed that show. I didn't do the top 5 for that, but well, what are you gonna do? And then we can do Lucas Oil. Let's start with Talladega. We'll start with Chris. Chris, you raced Talladega, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Nice. How'd your race go?
I started. I don't remember. I finished 8th, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, you started 22nd, finished 8th.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Philip just beat you out for the banner.
Philip, I let Philip beat me one more time for the banner. Why is this banner green? Oh, because it's not the golden banner. Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah, and I ran out of fuel just as I crossed the start-finish line.
Yeah, you couldn't do it any sooner.
It's the reason why I didn't make any moves at the end, because I had to just kind of stay in line and hope that I didn't run out of gas.
You know,
So,
my crew chief was like, bang on his door a little, and I didn't do it. I don't know. I should have. Overall, no, I thought it was a pretty okay race. If I recall, there was some Discord drama after that one, but I didn't feel it, so it was all good on me.
Yeah. Yeah, we're all running up front pretty good with each other at certain points of the race, and this definitely was fun. Amanda didn't race in that one.
Amanda, how was your race at Talladega? Was it pretty good?
No, I wasn't there. I was
Pretty
very
uneventful
jealous.
then?
Yeah, I watched it on my phone on the way to Ohio for work, and it was a great broadcast. Really entertaining to watch. A lot of good battles. So the broadcast was really, really good. So very, very jealous. I really wanted to run Talladega.
Yeah, I gotta mention one more thing about that race is, I probably would have won if Sam hadn't been cheering for me. All right. Way to go, Sam. I think I had a flat tire through half of that race.
Yeah.
But Philip, yours was pretty good.
Yeah, kind of eventful in times. So, but yeah, started fifth, finished seventh. Like I said at the end there, I didn't want to see that last caution because I knew I was going to be really close on fuel after
Well,
that.
Dick,
So,
here's the deal. I'm the best there is.
we
Plain
got the
simple.
restart, and I
wake
just
up in the
really
morning, I piss
I couldn't
excellent.
pull out to try and do anything because I just needed to stay in line in order to not run out of fuel, which I did right after the start finish line. So,
Right.
some events in the middle of the race, but I mean, it is what it is. That's Talladega, and we skated through it. So, but it was nice to see us all running up front there for a while. So
Yeah,
that was nice.
yeah.
So that was nice.
Glad we decided to do that.
Yeah, and we actually talked until Aaron decided he wanted to do something
Oh yeah,
different.
let's talk about that.
Funny. That was funny.
I think I brought it up on Race Chatter, but we didn't talk about it here. Yeah, so we actually were working together. Aaron was there with us too, and whoever had the lowest laps left was gonna call out when we pit. So we go through, like, oh, I got 9.2. Okay, I got 8.7. All right, Philip, you call it out when we go in. All right. So then we go around, and I think you said not this lap, but next lap we're gonna pit. And then all of a sudden, Aaron's like, they're pitting because he saw one car pulls it off, so he pulls off. Nobody else pulls off. I'm like,
nobody else.
I'm like, there's nobody pitting.
All right. Yeah. Sorry about your luck.
Yeah. Sorry, buddy.
Yep.
So
we'll see you on the next round.
I was teaching my coworker Joey, who was driving us out to Ohio. I was holding my phone up pretty much on the dashboard, and he'd glance over. It's just straight highway for 4.5 hours, and he's like, "Oh, so you have to pit together?" He's like, "Who's that?" I go, "Oh, that's one of my teammates." He goes, "Well, why is he not pitting with a bunch of other people?" I go, "Because he's a fucking idiot." He's like, "Well, why is he doing that?" I'm like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Aaron being Aaron.
we kind of do that to each other a lot. Like, if somebody fucks up something, we just don't say anything. Like, I think Chris lost the draft. He's like, "Oh, I lost the draft." I'm just thinking, "Oh man, that fucking sucks." It's just trying.
That's kind of what I was thinking. I'm going, damn, that sucks.
Yeah, sorry, bud. I'm not gonna come get you.
Yeah,
it worked out. I was fine.
Yeah, as it turned out. Yeah.
Well, yeah, the one my race went okay. I did fuck up one pit stop, and I think I got into Chris. Kinda. It did really look like we hit that much.
Yeah, it was weird because in the car, I'm like, bam, wow, okay. And I looked up, and I didn't see who it was really. And then you came out behind me, and I'm like, shit, was that you that hit me in the rear, Corey?
Yeah, well, I didn't mean to. They're all fucking checking up like dummies on pit road.
Everybody was checking up, which left me with no place to go. Yeah, plus, I had cars coming out when I was trying to get into my pit road or into my pit stall. And it's like, if I cross over, I'm going to hit somebody. And then it was kind of a messed up thing there.
Well, the reason why I was so long is because I forgot to uncheck my tires. So I got some 4 nice goodies on me. So then I was like,
didn't really want to.
No, I was like, fuck, Chris. I'm like, we lost the draft. I'm like, they're fucking pulling away. And then I think like 3 laps later, a caution came out. I was like, oh, that saved us. But then I got in that big one. I almost missed it too. I don't know if you guys saw the video of that. That was pretty nuts. I thought I had it because as soon as I saw the smoke, I went down 3 lanes right to the apron to miss it, and then tried to split the gap and come back up. And I think I caught Dustin Ping in the side, and basically that was my race. I was beat up, but yeah. But look, we were talking about how we just like we help each other. Then somebody fucks up. We're like, fucking Aaron comes. He's like, Corey, pull up high. I'm like, okay, this is like I think 2 laps ago. I'm like, okay. So I pull up, and then he comes flying up on me. I was like, dude, I got bad front end damage. He's just like, right around me. I'm like, you dick, you made me lose the draft.
Yeah.
Yes. Yep. So that was Talladega. Let's move on to Lucas Oil.
Well, I did win the banner on that.
Oh, yeah. Philip won the banner on that one. He's been on a banner tear. He's only with four races left, but we were just talking earlier that he might not be racing Martinsville, and we won't be racing Martinsville either. So with basically, we'll say 3 races left, he's for me. He's just surpassed Aaron Bockover, which I didn't even capitalize his name because he doesn't deserve it because he doesn't come on Shop Talk. All right, let's move on to Lucas Oil. Start with Amanda. She had a fun race.
Well, I practiced about 20 minutes before the session. I'm like, you run up by the wall. Whatever. It's just going to be one of those tracks. Fortunately, I did practice a little bit of green flag pit stops. Then I hopped into the session. I'm like, it feels a little better. And I was like, Philip, for some reason, I'm losing a lot of speed in the middle of the corner because I think Derek or somebody was behind me. I'm like, my God, I'm slow. He's like, Diamond did a little bit more. So I started doing that a couple laps. I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, I'm kind of fast. Like, I think it was like 14th in practice, which I know it's hard and deceiving in practice when you got a bunch of people trying to run hot laps. But then I qualified 9th, and I was super excited about that. I'm like, fuck yeah, okay. It's a short track, doing decent with speed. I am gonna race. And we started the race, and I'm like, oh shit, they're pulling away from me a little bit. I better make sure I keep up. And I'm a piece of shit, and I self-spun. So it's just disgusting, and I can't believe I did it.
I love when she gets so mad at herself. I self-spun like, man, I fucking suck, but I just keep going.
I was so damn mad, and then I slammed the brakes on, did everything I could not to get the inside wall. I stopped like an inch before it, and I didn't even bother looking around. I towed, and Philip's like, why did you tow? I'm
Yeah,
like,
you shouldn't have towed.
I don't know. I panicked. I didn't want to back up. So I went down a couple laps.
You actually, on the replay I watched, you could have actually just turned the wheel and
Yeah, I think
bumped
you
the
could have
wall.
just turned and got
Yeah,
going.
you just would have
Yeah,
tapped the wall maybe a little bit, and then you could have kept going.
which I learned that you could hit the wall pretty fucking hard and not get any
Yeah.
X's, because as I was what, Chris?
I like Sam's idea. I think that Aaron should have to shotgun a White Claw.
Well, we can have both of you guys do it. It'll be fun.
You'd have to come on the show.
Yeah, he ain't coming on the show. Oh, Serby level 1. Yeah.
I thought it was a good way for me to not have to. Damn it.
But all in all, like, it was a really, really good race. I stayed out of the way as I normally do with the leaders, especially during playoffs. I actually look forward to the next time it's on the schedule. A lot of disconnects, but got back up to 21st. I was stuck on my lap alone, so just kind of rode around and finished out the race, and at least knew, okay, well, I don't suck at this short track, so good to know for next season. But I was very mad at myself for being a dipshit and getting in the throttle too early, so that was my race.
I'll go next, and then we'll get to the banner winner, Philip. I wasn't looking forward to Lucas Oil at all. I thought it was gonna be a shit show. It ended up being a great fucking race. I think they had 5 cautions throughout the whole race, and six? Oh, 6 cautions. Oh yeah, because I looked at one, and I was like, yeah, this ain't gonna make it in the top 5. But yeah, last time we went there, we had 20 fucking cautions. I think 20 down to 6 is pretty fucking good for that track. And then I didn't do any practice. I jumped in the session, I think about 30 minutes in, because my PC was fucking up a little bit from my graphics driver update. I had to restart, get in, then decide not to qualify. I'm like, I'm just going to ride around in the back a little bit and, not get in the mayhem. Well, the mayhem didn't come. Well, after Amanda in lap 3, then the mayhem didn't come for a long time. And I worked my way up.
That was a long...
Yeah, it was a long time. And let me tell you what, I did practicing green flag pit stops, and that's fucking sketchy as shit going to Lucas Oil.
Always practice the green flag, no matter what track it is.
You can come in a lot hotter than you think you can on there. And
yes.
Luckily, my pit stall was in the back, so basically I didn't have to stay to right on pit road. I just pulled in and went right to my pits. So yeah, I made my way up. I found out that short pitting worked very well there. Because I was running, I think, I started 29th. I think I was running like 21st or something. I pit early, made it up to 17th. I think the next pit I got up in the top 10 somehow and got into it with Casey Campbell there, which actually helped me out that he got blamed for the caution, because that put me in the top 10 because the way I was pitting. So I kind of pumpernickeled myself there. And had a pit road exit violation. Had to do a drive-through. Put me 2 laps down. Finished 16th or 17th, I think. I'm not a fan of the track.
16th.
Yeah,
16th.
I'm not a fan of the track.
Pit road got a couple people, I think, and definitely the new guy Austin. He got 2 not staying to the right of pit road penalties, so he got christened right away by the hammer. So I thought I heard 1 or 2 other people saying they had issues coming off of pit road.
I hope he gets his connection fixed a little bit there.
Yeah, he's really good, but I didn't want him in front of me.
Yeah, he scared me a couple of times, but
oh my God,
hopefully he
Jamie
gets it
scared
up.
the shit out of me. I thought they were wrecking it. I like slowed down and like
when his car went way up.
Yeah, I just saw smoke flying and cars flying. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And I fucking slowed down, tried to dip it low because I wanted to miss it, but I'm like, oh shit, there's nothing going on. It's just Jamie.
When they blink out, like the bumper comes off too. It happened to Austin a few times where it looked like his bumper was going across the track.
Yeah.
Yep.
Crazy.
You always worry if you're right behind them. You're always worried that they're going to come right back in you.
Oh yeah,
like that.
Yeah,
that screws you.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, Gary.
All right, Mr. Van Vliet, banner winner.
Yeah,
tell us about your.
I was another one not looking forward to that track whatsoever. I thought it was going to be a shit fest, really. But thankfully it wasn't. I was pleasantly surprised. So I was worried I was not going to make the end of the race, just because I was going to have to disconnect, go to work. But it all worked out. Really good racing out there. I was racing everybody hard. I'm sure Brian Dees wasn't too pleased, but hey, we were around each other all night. And hey, I'm just going to race everybody hard. You're going to have to earn it. I think I finished 13th, started 17th. It was a good race. I kind of went the opposite way that you did, Corey. I just ran it all the way out, and that's probably what hurt me and put me the lap down, and I couldn't gain it back. So I think the short pit was probably the way to go.
Yeah, the second, I think the last green flag pit stop, I did that. I ran it out to the end, and yeah, basically Chris Carroll pit way before me, and he was 4 seconds behind me when I was leading to pass me, and he already pit. And he was good for the rest of the race. So I was like, "Oh fuck, I'm going to lap down."
I mean, I was looking really good there at the end because I had the really fresh tires, but because I still had a set when we come to that last caution. But still, I mean, that's how I got the lap down, and probably short pitting was the way to go for sure.
Yeah, I was definitely hoping for a caution with about 30 to go because I was right around when I was going to pit for the end, and didn't happen.
I was just so happy when I towed and I had like 15 seconds of towing left. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't uncheck my tires, and it let me uncheck them, and I didn't.
It was a good race, though. I think there was a lot of good racing out there on last night. So, but yeah. I enjoyed it. I ended up enjoying the race, and I wasn't looking forward to that one whatsoever. So.
I don't think anybody was. I think everybody was like, oh, this is going to suck. I mean, we had a fair amount of people not even show up. I know some people had things to do, but I think other people just didn't want to do it.
Yeah, it's next week, Martinsville. Right now I'm scheduled to work, so if nobody can switch with me, then I won't be at Martinsville Sunday, so... That's a bummer, but oh well.
Yeah, we're gonna be off too. We're going to the bar for the Dolphins-Eagles game.
What are the odds of 2 of our worst tracks for us both being really good races back to back?
I don't see it.
Stranger things have happened.
Yeah, I can't see. I can't see it. Phil, do you got the Dan Lisa thing in front of you? What was the caution count last year at Martinsville?
Yeah, give me a second.
So what was it at Lucas Oil last year? 16?
20.
20 last year?
I think Martinsville is worse.
And we ended up with 6, so that's not bad.
Can one of you all do a starting park?
Oh, because you're going to... Wait, are you racing?
Because you want a banner and you got to have a couple people in there.
You got to have a minimum of 3.
Let's see. We had 25
gonna get-
cautions.
We're gonna get
25?
Rick and Aaron to
25
start.
cautions last year.
25.
Oh, good Lord Almighty!
Yeah.
2 hours and 24 minutes was the race.
No, I'm not racing that. That's a mess. Fuck that.
Oh, that's where no, that's how. Yeah, you and Mark got into it. Is that when
Oh,
you
yeah.
smashed into him? And,
Yeah.
because he was
No,
sideways.
he smashed into me.
Oh,
What was the final top 3?
Gruenberg won the race. Walker was second, and Arthur was third.
Sounds about right.
yeah.
Let's see. Corey, you were 11th.
Damn. Maybe I did race then.
Chris was 19th. I was 23rd. Backover was 24th. Amanda,
Sounds
you were
like-
26th.
I was gonna say, sounds like I'm all the way down there.
No.
That must be good.
I actually finished that race. I must not have had to work that night or something.
Oh yeah, I think was it one of your ones that you were off and you're like, great, it's Martinsville.
Probably.
All right.
Yep. So that's where we were.
Let's take a look at the points real quick. Let's see who got knocked out. Wow. All right, here's your top 8 that are moving on. Chris Carroll, Jamie Walker, STJ, Stephen T. Johnson, TBB, Derek Paulson, RT76, Rick Thompson, Brian Dees, and Mark Arthur are your top 8 that move on. Who was eliminated, you ask? John Perkins, Dalton Kilrow, Mike Hamlin, and Ty Marasco got eliminated. Any surprises there from you guys?
Not really. Like Dalton,
Wow.
like he was saying that he kind of expected himself to be out, so wasn't too surprised by that. And then Ty and Mike didn't show up, so
Yeah, I didn't realize Ty wasn't going to be.
Yeah, I didn't hear that either. He was gonna miss that.
But
All right, so
yeah, I can't remember.
I'm gonna put.
I can't remember who I picked. I want to say I picked Perkins, Kilrow, Hamlin, and I think I picked Dees not to make it instead of Ty, but I didn't know Ty wasn't going to be there, or I would have done something different, obviously. So.
All right, so I'm gonna put all you guys on the spot too. We're down to the final 8. Who makes the final 4? We'll start with Amanda.
Chris, Jamie, Steven, and Derek.
Ooh. Chris?
I'm going with the top 4 in points right now. Chris, Jamie, Steven, and Taylor. Taylor has had a very quiet, very consistent season.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I'm not voting against him.
All right, Philip, who you got?
I'm going to pick the same 4 because I think, just like Chris said, Taylor's been very, very consistent, and the other 3, I think, are going to be there for sure.
All right.
It's a toss up. I mean, yeah, I'm going to go with the front 4.
Front 4.
Mm-hmm.
I am gonna go with Chris Carroll, Jamie Walker, STJ, and RT76 making the final 4. I think he's on a tear. He's gonna do it.
You trying to kiss Rick's ass now?
Well,
Wow.
I've egged him on this far so he could make it to the top 8. I gotta see him make it to that final 4.
Okay.
It's
Do we have
it's
this
gonna be
written down?
interesting.
No, do you want me to write it down?
This one might need to be a note somewhere so that we can refer to it.
Man, write it down. Let my secretary do it. All right. You need them all again?
Man, she's your secretary.
Well, I had to
she's
fire
your
her.
shipping company.
No, I had to fire her from the shipping department.
Wow. And your wife. Damn.
Yep.
That's a tough job. All 3 of them. Really tough.
Wait, who? Chris, Steven, oh, Jamie. Okay, and TBB for you guys.
I really don't know if I'd want those jobs.
Well, one for sure. I hate shipping. I
hate shipping. Make a great housewife, though.
Yeah. I'd treat you right, Chris.
Oh, I can cook too.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Honey, you want pepperoni on that pizza I'm ordering?
Yes, sweetie, I love pepperoni. Maybe they could crumble on some bacon too.
Nothing but the best for you, Schnookums.
Yeah.
Corey, you said Chris, Steven, Jamie, and Rick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, she's got it all down. Let's get into your top 5 from Lucas Oil.
That was Jamie last night. That scared the crap out of me.
I have a feeling I made it. At least I got mine out of the way right away and didn't get anybody involved. I could say that.
Okay. Here's number 5.
5.
Happened to Amanda Sherman. Let's go back and take a look.
I didn't like that inside
She
line.
was trying to make this pass for. Oh yeah, it just got loose.
It worked later on, but not early in the
Oh
round.
man, and I think she towed too. Yeah, she towed, probably trying not to bring out a caution, but unfortunately.
I know,
sitting here for
hashtag
Amanda
don't tow.
Sherman on
Don't
lap
tow.
I won't
number
tow
3.
again.
Take one more look at it.
Yeah, I really didn't want to bring out a caution either, but
Do you worry about bringing out
There
cautions
you
too
go,
much? That's
just-
your problem.
Not on
So
the
you,
throttle
now
a
watch.
little too
Look
much
how far
there.
away from the wall.
Yeah,
you
you could
Good
just turn that
job
thing.
saving it.
I did. I wanted to have a 0x as well, so I didn't want to.
Why? You're going like 15 laps down when you
I
towed.
don't-
See,
just
you wouldn't have
like
gone a
being a
lap
clean
down.
I like being a clean racer.
All right, here's number 4.
4.
And now it just got. Oh man, that changes everything. Let's go back and see what happened. So we go down into the corner here. Thompson, oh no,
He just laughs at him.
into the wall and bouncing off of it. Coming down into Walker. We'll see what race control has to say, but we'll go ahead and get another replay on it here. You go down into 1 and 2, bounces off, and bam.
Yeah, there's a lot in that code there.
Oh yeah, Jamie wasn't
One
even
more look
close
at
to it.
that.
Well, he was aiming more for it. He would have hit his door and not his fucking rear.
Thompson having a rough.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go. Number 3. I think you'll recognize the guy in the next 2.
3.
On the speedway, I was watching it on timing and scoring. We'll have to go back and take a look at what happened. Oh, Corey Sherman might have been involved at this one.
It's just everybody's pushing it.
Big one
I
here.
kept coming up on him like, oh, he's gonna
Amanda
be
did a
mad.
Good job getting on the brakes. So Corey got into the wall, bounced off, got into the 55.
That was a
It's
good
just
one.
It's just a stack up from there. Guys trying to miss it when they really should just be hitting the brakes. But you know what it is.
Sam. Guys should just miss it or hit the brakes. We're trying to miss it instead of hitting the brakes. All right, here we go. Number 2.
2.
Oh man, that's a big one here at IRP. I think Rick Thompson was involved. Casey Campbell got a piece of it. Go back and see what happened. So we come off of turn number 4. Campbell into the outside wall, bounces off in front of Sherman.
Get out of my way, Casey.
Oh, Rick Thompson, man, not
Yeah,
good
that's
for the
what
76.
ruined Rick's night right there.
That car's all right for him to get a good finish here tonight. He gets hit by Poliski. Nah, he nosed it into the wall pretty hard there. And I think I just heard the engine expire on that 76. Man, that is
Oh.
not good.
Yeah, You could hear his engine explode.
All right, here we go. Number 1.
1.
And they're going to pile in, caution flag back out on the speedway. Oh, man, it was only
I
a matter of
didn't
time.
see this one.
Yep.
I'm glad Sam didn't get me self-spinning, and then when I caught it, I came back up in front of somebody, and fucking they turned me into the outside wall.
That's what happens when you're racing hard, man. It's nothing to beat yourself up over. Not into the wall. Right here. Take another look at it. Got into the wall, come down, got into Arthur. Carroll again avoiding it. Dalton Kilrow doing a good job. Well, he actually got turned. Caston nowhere to go. Got into the back of Kilrow. Ping. How about Rutherford, man? Oh man, what is that?
Man, how many times would I have liked to have been the one to do that to the 12 car?
Rutherford's point of view. Great driving. Out of that number 64.
He had a really good race last night.
One more time.
Ooh.
Let's look at it from Hank Caston's point of view.
Oh, I've seen that before, the 41.
Hammer coming down quick on that one. We know.
All right, that's your top 5 from Lucas Oil.
Cool.
Yeah. Chris, you want to tell us about your weekend or no?
It was long. It was at Oxford. That's all I got the energy for. We're good.
Okay.
It sucked. We'll put it that way. It looked a lot like what I just saw.
You guys got anything?
Any
idea the reason why that shock mount broke? Just fatigue or?
Yeah, it's fatigue. That car needs a new rear clip.
Gotcha.
And now it really needs a rear new clip.
Mm-hmm.
They're really bad. If anybody has like a nice old chassis that you're not doing anything with, that would be great. I just need the rear section. It's terrible. Yeah, he was involved. This is Aaron's car. He was involved in an accident a couple weeks ago at a race that I didn't go to. And he got rear-ended pretty bad. But was able to drive away and finish the race. In hindsight, looking at the damage that it caused, he shouldn't have. The car that hit him needed a front clip. It did not finish the race. And turns out Aaron needed a rear clip too. Shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
And if you weld a little too hot, it actually does more damage than it can fix.
Right.
And Aaron is a great dude. Probably not quite as good a welder as Adam is. And I think probably just introduced a little too much heat. Oh well. Shit sometimes can't be fixed. That's the bottom line.
That was your last race of the season?
It was my last race for the season, yes.
Nice.
Adam is probably going to go one more time. Next month, down on Long Island.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm like, have fun, take pictures, shoot them to me in an email, because I ain't going. I am done. I am done.
Yeah, you need to relax, have some free time. You either been racing and iRacing or at a track in real life or working, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much my summer. And we're getting into busy season now, so it's not like I can just take a day or two off during the week. That's not going to happen. So
yeah.
Priority Auto. We're only booking out 3 weeks.
Oh shit.
That's all?
Yeah.
Well,
that's good.
We haven't had a snowfly yet, so
yeah. Right.
Well, if you guys saw my me, Sam, and Dalton played a little Call of Duty. I think it was Saturday night, and we were waiting for Dalton to come back. So I started saying all the sponsors and stuff. And Priority Auto came up quite a bit. That if you got there by 11 o'clock that night, you could have got a free oil change with the code Shermanator. I think it was like 10:45.
And Sam's like, "Wait, is that like legit?" And Corey's like, "I'm sure if you showed up in the next 10 minutes, he would find it so amusing.
I'm
that
like,
he would
if
just give you an oil change."
if anybody goes to Priority Auto and says I have to use code Shermanator, I was like, if Chris won't do it for free, just tell him to send me the bill.
No kidding. And I would too.
Yeah.
It would be so funny. I'd probably forget to send the bill. I would just like take it on the chin.
Yeah, we had some fun waiting for Dalton. I was talking about we were talking about it at work too, about like I think the guy at work was telling me about his he heard a story or something. Somebody got bit by a shark, or he's watching a show or something, and like the guy he's a big fucking guy. The guy kept beating the shit out of it till it let go. I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, I take my fucking week out on the shark. I'm like, I come back with his fucking eyeball. I punch it in the nose a bunch.
So that's what Sam's reference to fighting sharks tonight is. Gotcha.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Because I told him I'd whip his shark's ass.
Gotcha. Okay. That's funny.
Yeah, so we are not going to be on next Monday at Martinsville. That's the last time we're taking off for the rest of the season. After that, we got Kansas, Texas, and the championship race.
Texas. Woo.
Yeah, so we don't look for us next Monday, and don't look for us on the track on Sunday. I don't think Phillips definitely not.
Maybe Aaron.
Yeah,
Aaron figures it out.
Yeah,
right now I'm saying no, because it's probably going to be about a 90% no. Unless something changes. So I've only got one guy that it's his 2 days off right now. So once he gets in, I'll ask him if he wants to switch, but I probably not. So that's where I'm at with that. So I'll be stuck working a double.
Rick a line going tonight?
I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Ooh, USA International. Yeah, we're gonna head over there.
I'll stand for that.
We're gonna head over there in a little bit. You guys should too. Go to True Sim Productions on YouTube. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to their channel. They're getting even closer to 500, so help them out. Subscribe to their channel, True Sim Productions on YouTube. We'll be over there and chat in a little bit. We're gonna get out of here. Everybody's pretty tired, and I had a long weekend of gaming. So
football.
Yeah, football. Gaming and football killed me. Good thing I don't care about the game tonight, so I can get some beauty sleep after the super lates. Cricket Line, super lates, USA International. Check it out, True Sim Productions, and we will see you in 2 weeks after Kansas. So that'll be fun. Don't miss True Sim next Sunday if you want to watch Martinsville. That's where they're racing. BPL. You guys got anything?
I'm all set.
All right.
Thanks.
All right.
I think you covered it.
All right.
Longest exit.
I have won 2 banners in a row, though.
Yes, Philip, you have. It would have been 3 if one more.
If one more person.
Yeah, if one more person showed up to Twin Ring, you would have had 3. Then you'd only be 1 away. Well,
yeah. Oh well.
Yeah, we'll see you guys next 2 weeks from now, Monday night. See ya.
See ya.